up some stuff for technical reasons. That's decided not to show up. Let's see. Properties. Still not showing up here. Oh, what was that? Oh, my laptop camera is what I used last time. That makes sense. Welcome to the stream. Just getting set up here for a nice 3-hour-long co-working session. Here's what we'll do. There I am, sorta. Got everything set up. I can't figure out why it is not.
Hello. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, Lady Patrick Quinn. Hope you're doing alright today. Oh, it's giving me a shortcut. There we go. Let me try to find it. Hello, Jen. Welcome to the stream. See you here on TikTok. Okay, that was better. And now, where's the flipping option? Transforming. Yeah, okay. But vertical, I think, as well. Nope.
You match the curtains.
I do. I do. Never realized it. Transform again. Horizontal. There we go. Now I'm at least facing the radio.
LMAOL.
And I got some things set up so that at least both chats can see each other a little bit. It's very tiny. But yeah, hopefully you both are having a good Sunday. I need to get this competitive analysis done, and I figured no better time than to stream.
The way you just flipped upside down for a sec was amazing.
Uh-oh. I got a little bit of motion sickness when I did that, though. Hopefully I don't keep flipping. There we go. I was like, why did it disappear? So I had to keep both streams up on the main computer. And then I have the one on the left that we're on, and you guys are over here behind me. So that works out. And the countdown has already started.
It's very hard to hear you over the music.
Oh, I can turn it down. Oops. Is it the same for you, Jen, on TikTok? Oh, I see. Yeah, it was peaking in OBS. That should be much better. I turned it down to half volume. At least for the next 20 minutes, I'm going to have you all on mute as I go through and review these other websites for my client to see if there's anything that I can learn from them where I know I want to use it for her redesign or if I don't. I started doing it, but the recording didn't save, so I'm not taking up the bandwidth on my computer. I'm just going to do this on my phone. Gotta work smarter, not harder. And Jen, how is your diamond art painting going? And Lady Patchplin, how is your rug coming? I know that you started it and you restarted it. I need to change the media output on here to my speaker. Actually, maybe I will now, because I know I'll end up having I'll get distracted and say something that doesn't apply to one situation. Okay. This is from one day ago. Oh, the diamond are painting right now a gigantic complicated canvas. What is the image on the complicated canvas? I know that you were looking for stuff to do for your laundry room, I thought you said. Aretha Shells.
I did some work on my Discord server earlier and I worked with Tulpa a bit on a song for my channel.
Oh, look at you go, lady. I'm looking up Aretha Shells from Diamond Art Painting. Well, whenever you're ready, feel free to drop it. I will be happy to join. Okay, and Jen, when I type in Aretha Shells, I feel like I'm about to say Aretha Franklin. I'm going to drag this over here. These are all the different kinds of shells I get, so that's not very descriptive. Ah, okay. Well, it sounds like it'll be cute once it's finished. Time away is always nice. Okay, there we go. I was like, what were the competitors? Because he gave me 3 or 4, and I'm like, these are not direct competitors. He is a competitor for this person. Pat LaFleur. That's more of an agency. Diamond Art Club. Okay, I knew that there was something else missing. Leaf of Shells. Here's what I got. It's like an illustration of some different forms of shells in a wreath form. Larry Jones. Okay. I think that this is it then. Oh, okay, I see it. It's a whole YouTube video. Okay. Oh, it looks like it's pretty. I like the blue shells. I'm biased, I like the blue and the purple one. I think what I'm gonna do with the chats are, how am I gonna do this? But you all can see each other on the screen. There, it's fine there. Pat LaFleur, Casey Porton, Spice. This is using Yahoo. Let me change the search engine. That's going to default back. Just get the sites and turn on to Google for the competitive analysis. And I still have to do another one. The amount of times I had to spell the words competitive analysis, you'd think I'd be able to spell them correctly. No. I ended up leaving this one because it just looked out of date, like something in the 90s. I would need to find 3 more. Like what they did. Yeah, come back to that one and do a review. Let me go ahead and get this one restarted. So let me mute it here for a bit, y'all. Okay, so today I'm doing a competitive analysis for Dawn basically trying to figure out why was that. Okay, so it's overriding my system muting. Okay, I may have just realized that was supposed to be a break. Oops. Okay, I'll do better. So if it's not the beat music, it's work time. If it's calming music, it's break time. Hopefully you all are staying hydrated. I know you see me take several sips throughout the live stream because my allergies are deciding to kick my rear end.
Water bottle sticker tour, please.
Oh, okay, I can do that. Basically it's all Kiki's delivery service or Pokemon. So obviously you got Chi-Chi, Kiki. That's a picture of her when she was at the shop. I think that's Larvitar. I know that I have. What is that one? That's Froakie. Got, of course, again, Kiki's little cat. I think that's Froakie again. I just had to take my old stickers off of here because they're coming off. The one in the center has been there the longest. We got, ooh, so much glitter. Squirrel's evolution, so Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. I think that's a newer gen. Oh. My one random Digimon, it came in the pack with the Pokemon. I have no clue why it did, but Gabumon, Spirit of Friendship, one of my favorite Digimon. Ninetales, Lucario, yeah. Obviously, Sea King, Queen, I think. A cute little movie poster at Kiki's delivery service. And then, yeah, that's all of them. I need to add more. I do have some available, but I didn't want to overcrowd it. That's why some of the paint's chipped off of it. And that's my water bottle sticker tour. I tried to keep hydrated. Oh, there's also a sticker too of Kiki. I can't remember the guy's name on the little bicycle plane.
Very cute. I have sticker paralysis and was so proud of myself for finally decorating my water bottle a couple years ago.
Good job. I had the same thing because I'm like, I don't want to use it and then it not be good. I got a custom sticker. I don't know where that is, but this is one of the pie that I got at the Cincinnati. It's flipped backwards, but it was from the Cincinnati Comic Book Expo. And I'm having that feeling with this because it's just so cool. And I won't be able to get it again. The artist's name was Anita Silent. And I will BRB. I smell chicken, which is good. But I'm just going to go make sure that I'm not burning my chicken in the oven. So, be back soon.
Digimon. have a holographic type Pikachu sticker that I don't know if I'll ever be able to use, the kind you turn it different ways and it looks like the image is moving.
And that Pikachu sticker sounds cute. And I'm not burning the chicken, so that's number one and good. It is still in the oven. I put it back because the skin was still... it wasn't baked all the way, but I had it covered, so I uncovered it. I'll probably have rice with vegetables. Okay. And thank you, Jen, again for the likes on TikTok. Let me just verify and make sure TikTok is still being good. It's behaving. You like that. Okay. And now I'm going to go back to talking my spiel about Cassie Gordon's website. That is not my client, that's a different freelance writer, but
My mom used the oven the other day and the whole house smelled like burning plastic, lol.
Oh no. Is that normal? Because I know you said it was her first time using this new oven. Was that the cause, or was it there was still plastic in the oven? I'm gonna have to go and get more water.
Yet it's just 'cause it's new, the smell will fade the more we use it.
And I'm somewhat back for a little bit. Now I'm trying to find another 3 people's portfolios. Hopefully. Well, 2. Well, at least 1 more. I found 2 people that are actually people and not freelancing agencies. So that's nice. So this person's been copywriting since 2020. Look at some small brands. Let me get for a minute. Well, I thought I found another competitor for my client. However, as soon as I went to their website, I got this message, which I don't know if that's because of my VPN or what, but still, no bueno. So, gotta try something else. And learn you, Katarina. Katarina, I think it's Katarina, is this person's name. They may have a site close to what she wants. And then I'm going to do a competitive analysis just in general between Squarespace and Shopify. So let me finish up this one. How do I like that? I actually looked over. I heard the countdown, so I was able to catch the break today. Yay. I'm also going to pause my other timer, my work timer, for a moment. I think I can pause it. Nope, if I pause it, I stop it, and I'm not doing that. Okay. Don't forget to stretch. I may have just popped my shoulder. Looking away 20 feet for 20 seconds, aka a corner of the room that doesn't have any technology. And hydrate, stand up if you need to. If I stand up, I'm going to go and get a plate of food. So I'm going to keep staying down. I have the wanderer leg syndrome. So, Jen, how far did you make it into your diamond painting? And Baby, are you any further with your rug? I was able to finish reviewing Cassidy's website. Cassidy Horton, who's a freelance writer, and Pat Flores, so I can close out those tabs. I'm working on Katrina's website to look into. Okay, you got this, Jen. I believe. Look at all that's going around. There's a little dancing thing that happened. I may go and fill my water cup back up because I tried the Dole Berry. I like water flavoring in my water. I would not suggest it. It didn't really have a taste. But also, I will admit, I use way too much water for the flavoring packets. I do like a full
Rug is
liter.
back up to 6 inches.
Woo-hoo. So you're back at 10% done. I think I'm going to go and make a cherry latte. I will probably not be back by the time the timer counts down. I had a feeling I'm being puzzle pieced. No, go back. Ugh. I tried. I know you're unable to verify. I'm trying. Okay, TikTok? You're very touchy. Hold your breath, everyone. Did I do it? Jen, if not, I will restart. Oh, no, I did it. It gave me a green check mark. Puzzle piece. You didn't get me this time. I'll BRB. I'm going to get water. That took longer than what I thought it would. Trying to go and make dinner for my bubbies. Okay, and now I'm going to finish off this review. It only took me about 28 minutes of recording myself to get that review completed. Well, it says 65 minutes. I'm trying to figure out how long it takes me to do some of this stuff. Because everything's great in practice, but time, I'm good at time management, like setting an hour for myself. It's another thing to actually understand what's happening within that hour. Yeah, it took me an hour, but it was 31 minutes of talking. So, SWS competitor. So I'll keep that here. It's going to take a moment for it to load, so I'm going to go ahead and do Squarespace and Shopify one, which I'm actually okay to do that one on camera with my recording setup. I just want to understand more of it, and I need to stop this for now, since I'm switching between projects. So, Squarespace versus Shopify. Over. I just need to know more about it so I can talk to the Orange Goddess about it, who is my client, who wants a website potentially built. I have not actually signed her on, but I don't want to sit here and give her information and say, well, this could be a good thing, and steer her in the wrong direction if I can avoid it. Well, whatever. Orange OG. And yes, I know you can go onto YouTube and probably watch some videos. But I also like reading stuff myself too. So let's just go here. Squarespace versus Shopify. Web building and e-commerce. Because even one of my mentors mentioned potentially using Etsy. I do already know, and I probably should be careful with TikTok saying some of those words. Oh, Jen is gone for the night, unless I got kicked out. Nope, she gone. Have a good night. And Lady Patrick Queen is still here. Or at least I think you are. Crocheting. He said, why not start up with the Etsy page? I'm just like, I don't like Etsy stores, but maybe I shouldn't sit here and give it the cold shoulder without fully looking into it. I'll go to the site reporter, build Squarespace versus Shopify, and also I'm going to go on that too.
I'm here, crocheting.
Awesome. You got this. Shopify. Versus Squarespace, Shopify. Yeah, we'll just do that. Can I just get onto Reddit first? There we go. Well, I'll read this article. Okay, this person's getting paid by people. Our work is supported by affiliate commissions. Good. So I feel like this is a little bit less biased. So they use both for several different sites. Differences that make giving a binary answer to Squarespace versus Shopify, which is better, impossible. Okay. Depending on the website goal, other platform can be a better choice. This article explains the key differences. Too long, didn't read. Squarespace can be a great option for small stores. It's easier to use, or it's very easy to use. Shopify is fit for stores of all sizes. It's the best e-commerce platform out there. I need to ask Claudia the follow-up question. How many items does she plan to have in the store? Because she says she has a lot, but that could mean a lot and it's 100 items, or it could be a lot and mean 50 items. That would definitely make the difference. Okay, major difference. What is Squarespace? It's a website builder with drag and drop page editor, beautiful customizable templates, all-purpose, power variety of website. Third point is especially when comparing Shopify to Squarespace, because Shopify only powers e-commerce websites while Squarespace does a variety of websites. And I think that also too, the Orange Goddess is offering services. They say Squarespace website can be used for an online store, but also can be used as a church site, portfolio, blog, or wedding website. Shopify is all about the e-commerce, of course. All other types of websites. On the other hand, you can go big. So with the page editor, Squarespace has drag and drop for me, compared to Shopify, where it's what you see is what you get. So it's not as customizable. I know that she wants a resource store with free resources to be available. E-commerce is not her driving force, it's the secondary. It's primary for income, secondary for what she wants people to do on it. Shipping. Squarespace allows you to add multiple different types of shipping options, which would be great because she has things that are like these cute butterflies that she crochets to gallery artwork pieces. So that makes more sense. Moreover, you can manually set charges if you need to. Do international shipping. I need to ask, does she plan on doing international shipping? Fulfillment. One feature that goes right alongside shipping is fulfillment. A fulfillment service company stores your products in its warehouse and ships to you. Well, she doesn't have that. Payments. Squarespace accepts payments online, Stripe and PayPal. By extension, means your customers can pay with all major credit cards, Apple Pay, Afterpay, PayPal, and Venmo. For Squarespace point of sale, in-person cash, credit card payments, you can use the Square hardware system. Squarespace doesn't charge transaction fees to users on any Squarespace commerce platform. Of course, there's still credit card processing fees from Stripe and PayPal, but they pretty much are standard everywhere. Shopify charges a 0.5 to 2.0% additional fee if you use third-party payment processors. And then taxes. You can set up product prices inclusively or exclusively for taxes. You plan to sell outside the US, you can set up manual taxes for the states. It sounds like Squarespace is currently better. Inventory management has all the basics management features. You can add SKUs, update text, you can edit the stock price. What you can sell with Squarespace, most people are selling physical products online. They say e-commerce. So obviously Square e-commerce has features for selling physical products. You can allow your visitors to browse your merchandise, add items to cart, and simply check out and efficiently. They do offer digital products, services, subscriptions, memberships, restaurant reservations, offline point of sale. So e-commerce is what Shopify can do, and more business needs equals more features. For example, upsell people with gift wrapping, inventory integrations, product reviews, cross-sell recommendations, our friend program, shipping labels, SMS, email flows, chatbots, etc. Instead of cramming all of these features into Shopify's store, Shopify built out an app store that allows users to add the features as they need them. The only thing is I can't modify it. If Shopify allows blogs or other pieces to the website, I can see it. But if it's only and pause for another break. It's 7:25. I'll go ahead and stop this timer because it will go and update later. And I'm going to make sure to send a gift in Pokemon Go. I have no clue who that person is. I'm glad they viewed my page. Oops. Oh, I didn't realize that the microphone would pick that up. My doggo decided to roof in the background. I reset up the camera stand to make it a little bit simpler. Okay. Let me go down here. I needed that max revive.
6.5 inches now.
Okay. You made it a half the inch more. Woohoo! So it's probably point digit wise. That's pretty thick rug. You can do it. Oh, I can't send you a gift. You haven't opened it.
Remember a
Germany.
half inch is 3 rows lol.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. Were you going to do a 12-inch rug or were you going for 18 inches? I remember that you're having an issue with the fact that you're probably going to run out of yarn before you made it to the point you wanted to. I apparently have someone else on my gift list that's from Massachusetts, or they visited there. Oh no, I'm not paying for stickers.
I was initially going for 2x4 but I'm just going to keep going and use all the yarn so it will be a little over 5 feet.
Hmm. 5 feet it is. Dang, 5 minutes goes fast. Oh, I do need to reopen up my phone. Considering I need a microphone. Let's keep going. So Shopify. So they process their own payments now. Well, payment processors like Stripe have a fixed 2.9 plus 30% USD credit processing fee. Shopify has 2.4 with the 30 cents USD high tier plan. Big brand. No, Shopify allows owners to integrate with other third-party processors. You can use 100 plus national and international online payment gateways to accept your customers' payments of choice. Unfortunately, Shopify charges a 0.5% to 2% on party transaction fees. Shopify uses many default sales tax rates upon regular, eliminating a lot of the setup work. Yeah, because that was a pain in the butt on Wix when I had to try to do that manually. Besides sales tax, there's also duties to import taxes, which Shopify can take care of. News recently launched the tax platform Shopify Tax. It's not free, but no worries. You'll have access to the free legacy tax features we've mentioned above. Okay, so that can help around tax time. Shipping, you can set up general shipping rates and custom shipping rates for your store with Shopify. For local orders, you can set up pickup and local delivery. But she wanted that stuff too. Moreover, Shopify has tie-ups with top logistical companies to offer you discounts on shipping rates. So 88% on DHL, UPS, and USPS. Not worried about fulfillment, inventory management, basic feature, including adding. It has transfers. Transfers help you track and record incoming inventory if she has stuff coming in. That could be interesting. You can create staff accounts, multiple location inventory, and manual orders. The Shopify has features for selling other things online than just physical items, products. They allow digital products, appointments for service businesses, membership, consultation, workshop, and virtual classes, event tickets, gift cards, and more. Some of these may require you add an app, though. So is there a fee you add an app to the Shopify store? I'm going to click on one thing about it. Because she has classes she does at the Weavers Guild. I'm assuming she would technically set them up on the Guild's website. Handmade. I'll have to look at some of the apps in the Shopify App Store. You can even keep your offline and online sales synced with the Shopify point of sale. Squarespace is great for small stores. It has fundamentals. However, it's a clear winner when making scalable store. I need to also ask too, does she plan on scaling her site? Because that will also make a difference. If she just wants to keep it small where she's able to manage stuff on her own and not have other employees, that's going to make a difference. Shopify has several themes that you pay between $140 to $400. That's kind of why she has me. These themes cost money, third-party developers. Theme customization. This goes into coding though, which I'm trying to avoid computer coding, well, website coding at all costs. At the moment, till I get better at that. Page error, easy use factor. Oh, we're only halfway through this article. Oh my gosh. Okay. Content blocks. They already have a lot of preset ones. Sections. Squarespace, Shopify, page editor. Squarespace is more intuitive for me to edit than Shopify. Product editor. Squarespace allows you to add custom forms, accept subscription payments on the product from the default product editor. Shopify, on the other hand, has advanced features like sections to add custom information. It also has a meta field feature, specialized dynamic information on the page. You can't add by default. What's product editor? I just realized this is going to be a big file for my laptop to try to save. Good thing I have that on my external hard drive. Now about product selections. Marketing. So obviously, search engine optimization, GEO, which is generative engine optimization, announcement bar. Outlook bar, email campaigns for Squarespace. They have social media marketing. Marketing at Shopify. Oh, they have an inbox to chat with customers and drive sales. That's free. Premium, they allow you the first 10,000 emails for free in Shopify. Collabs free. It's a database of millions of creators. You can find the right influencer to promote your product through this app. That's an interesting tool. Kind of like Etsy. A little. Shopify Flow. Shopify's automation app. Link Pop. Shopify's link in bio tool. Oh, I did not know they had that. Yeah, it sounds like they just have a lot of app stores and you have to find the right combination for you. They have email marketing, SMS, pop-up, SEO. Okay. The Squarespace covers a lot of ground. It's impossible to beat Shopify on the e-commerce marketing features front. Almost all good apps on Shopify have been developed by a team trying to solve a problem. Okay, and then there's analytics to know how things are going. That's my product. Squarespace gets you sales by product, purchase funnel, and abandoned carts. Acquisitions to give you traffic sources and search keywords. Engagement. Shopify has a mature analytics platform, and you can tell. You can see the total sales, return rates. Both platforms have a solid platform, so it's a tie here. Plus, you can always enable Google Analytics or similar tools to gain additional insights. That is true. Okay, it's practically impossible for a website builder's platform to include all featured business owners. A couple of reasons are cramming all the features in one platform will complicate it and lead to a disastrous interface and experience. Agreed. Developing and managing features adds business costs, which reflect in the product pricing. Agreed. Therefore, allowing third-party plugins is the only practical solution to giving the features to targeted customers. Squarespace has a selective range of third-party apps. Some key apps are S-Pocket for dropshipping, Printful for print on demand, MailChimp for email, 1-800 accounting for bookkeeping. delighted customer feedback, judged me for product reviews. Shopify, already discussed, has over 10,000 across, which can be a little overwhelming. She's on drop shipping, Pagefly to build landing pages, Calio email marketing, Smile for rewards loyalty program. I don't know if she wants a loyalty program yet or not, or if she plans on having repeat customers. I would assume she would. I don't assume. I need to ask that question too. Mobile apps, you can edit your website, track performance, and do more on Squarespace. And Shopify mobile apps for how do they compare Squarespace mobile app for both iOS and Android. They say the app is a big bug. Shopify 2 has an Android and iOS app. You can set up both to add apps, make site changes, publish blog posts, see analytics, and pretty much handle your whole business on Shopify's mobile app. Which is saying the verdict, Squarespace Android app is a bit buggy, but both Squarespace and Shopify apps are similar as far as features and functionalities go. So I will want to onboard her onto that because I think she uses her phone more often than her laptop. So it'd be nice if she could do that stuff on the go and not have to rely on sitting down to do something so that she can be active. Security. No hacks for security on Squarespace at the time of that article. Shopify is not as secure because you have to download all those apps. Development closed systems, but that's going to be the issue. And then the other thing is support. So she doesn't need me, and she needs Squarespace or Shopify. Squarespace is 24/7, 365, or live chat Monday through Friday, 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. EDT. And that is via email. They do not have the option to call someone. Shopify has the option for 24/7 live chat, email tickets, phone support. And they also have a community, which I need to get through to that community section. So when it comes to support, Shopify wins that round. Plans and pricing. This is the important part. Obviously, 14-day free trial. She's already paying, I think, for the $27 a month, maybe. So 16 is good for personal basic websites. 23, choose this plan. It includes marketing features, basic commerce features. However, I don't recommend it for e-commerce because of 3% transaction fee. So at minimum, she'll probably need basic commerce. $27 a month. Commerce plan starts from here. You can sell unlimited products through the plan, but you don't have access to advanced features. For example, you can't sell subscription products with a basic commerce plan. I'll ask her. She hasn't mentioned selling any subscriptions. But if she wanted that, then it'll be free. Shopify has light, basic, Shopify, and advanced, which that's confusing. So starter is $5 a month. Basic functionality, you can click the buy button. $29 is recommended for most stores to start with. It has everything to build a solid e-commerce store. $79 Move to this plan if you need gift card support reporting. Well, I don't know if she wants gift cards. $299 a month. This plan includes features for advanced reporting, staff account. Well, that's if she wants to add more employees. Which I probably should ask her, does she plan to have other employees at her workplace? Since she'll be the big boss. But otherwise, it sounds like budget-wise, Squarespace is better priced. Both of them have that $27, $29 plan. But it's only going to be able to build an e-commerce store. What is... No, that is not a sticker. Quick notes about other costs. Add-on fees, Squarespace extension, apps, Shopify store, decided on by the apps developer. If you add on by itself, you might need to pay for additional features. For example, email campaigns everywhere, anywhere from $5 a month to $48 a month. Domain cost, Squarespace offers a free domain on its plan the first year. You'll have to pay for your domain name with Shopify. Okay, so something she could do is, since she's changing her domain name, is just start over with a fresh email, set it up with Squarespace, and get her free domain for a year. That's one of her concerns and worries she's had for a while. When to use Squarespace instead of Shopify? I think there's a good reason or two. Squarespace is easier to use. For example, customizing your theme with Shopify will require edit CSS code. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't want to do that. So Squarespace is going to be the winner. Potentially. It's just the apps. Okay. Squarespace has a drag to drop editor, and also I know in the background there's a little bit of code that you could do just to make sure people can tab and go through everything. Plan to use Shopify instead of Squarespace. There's one really good reason Shopify is more powerful. For example, has over 7,000 plus third-party apps, extend your stores feature. Squarespace has 31 in comparison. Yeah. Neither have a free plan. Okay. And now we're going over to Reddit. And we're going to search, if it lets me, because I want to see some web designers' experiences with Shopify. How do I turn web design experience into a small business? I do see Shopify does have a Reddit page. Okay, 13 days ago, there is a Shopify website or Reddit, but that's freelance India. I want United States experience. I don't like the fact that this person is saying they thought it would make building a website and web design easy. It didn't work at all with artificial intelligence. Okay, I want to read that Reddit story. Okay, and I do see a Reddit that says finding a Shopify web developer. There's a lot of people saying they're hiring. Someone said they'll do it for just 59 bucks a month in drop shipping form. That is severely underpriced for stuff. Goodness. And I need to do the same for Squarespace. Well, that one's letting me know. So this person says, I thought AI plus Shopify would make building a website and web design easy. It didn't work at all. I'm currently trying to build my own website. One thing I realized is that Shopify isn't just for online stores. You can use it to build a website, a showcase website, or even a full service site if you want. You can code on it or even use Shopify headless from them to develop your own site. Starting to go into it, I honestly thought AI plus Shopify would make the process pretty easy. It didn't. AI can generate beautiful pictures, well, photos, graphics, and writing. But if you have used many AI tools long enough, you'll notice there are problems real quickly. The spelling gets weird and effed up sometimes. The words feeling off, and the images look very AI. If you've experimented with this before, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about, and you probably tried to do the same thing I am doing right now. LOL. Am I right? Of course. And now it's another break time. I'm going to go and check. I'm going to go and check on this chicken to make sure that it's not burning, that's boiling in the pot for my doggo. I will be on beat. Okay, her chicken is not burning, so we're good. And just making sure, because it's been almost a second hour. I don't see any puzzle piece, so we're still good to go on TikTok. Okay, back to this. We have 1 hour left in the stream tonight, and then taking an hour break. I'll be back on with Ashley and Rebels for the temperature play. I thought AI and Shopify are making building websites easier for regular people like me to become website builders, but the more I work on it, the more I feel it's probably not what I was thinking before. AI doesn't turn regular folks like me into designers. Well, education and exposure is what turns people into better designers, in my opinion, but it actually just makes good designers even better. LOL, if you're already skilled web builder, AI speeds up your workflow a lot, but if you're starting from scratch, it doesn't magically solve the issues, which is the thinking behind the website. Things like, what angle should I use to write this article? What should the homepage actually communicate? How do you structure the child that wrote this article on Reddit? Why are we not we use punctuation, but we didn't actually do a full bullet point list. Anyways, how do you structure the page so they convert? Things change all the time. The website needs regular updates. What keywords should you target for SEO? What content should you publish consistently? What real photos should you use so the site doesn't feel generic? You might not have all those, but you need to have understanding the marketing behind it and know the strategies. AI can help with the manual parts, but it doesn't really solve the 0 to 1 thinking problem that's creativity and quality. That is the only thing that matters at the end of the day, and the more I worked on this and learned building a website, the more I realized how many things go into a very decent site. SEO, copywriting, design consistency, photos, content updates, keywords. It's a lot. Honestly, if you don't have a team, even just 2 people, I'm not sure how people manage everything well and build beautiful sites. For example, the scooter I ride is a brand called GoTrack. Their website, I think, is built on Spotify. I'll look into that. When you look at it, you can tell it is for sure designed by a team. The structure, the visual, the product pages, the photos, everything feels thought through. I'm just curious about you all's experience. Did you try doing it yourself? Did you eventually hire a designer agency? Or did you stick with the template and make it work? Would love to hear how you're doing it. And I do want to go and see GoTrack's page, because that might be what my person needs. GoTrack.com. This might also just been an ad for GoTrack in general. This reminds me of old, Bass Pro Shop. Free shipping, monthly payments, 2-year warranty. I would say it's designed somewhat well. The iconography is someone's desire. This is actually built on Shopify. Oh, I saw a skip content button. That's a first. It is accessible because I see that it has skipped content. Yeah, this was actually built. That was weird. It was built by someone that knew what they were doing. A little bit. Oh, you can actually tab through the photos. I don't understand how all these tabs are set up though. They have to stay updated, but I can't go anywhere else on the page. I think I got keyboard trapped on accident. Like, are we not going to let me scroll to the bottom of the page? The color contrast leaves something to be desired. It's white on teal. Or white on cyan, which is hard to read. I do like how they say all the different things they feature. Okay. Now I've seen a pretty good website build. So this seems like similar to me when I was trying to build out stuff in Databricks with artificial intelligence. It just did not want to work. Okay, so that's good to know that there probably won't be a lot of solutions. Depending on there. But why are they not going to the Shopify community? Then again, I feel like people just default to artificial intelligence on everything versus looking for assistance in other places. Or is the community not easy to find? I'm a part of the Wix Discord. I know Squarespace has a community tab. Community forum. Okay, that's why. It's in that one section that no one looks at. My dog is not happy. I don't know what her problem is. She had food, she got water, and she got attention. Welcome to Shopify Merchant Community Search. It's under marketing? Ask and offer community events. I'm curious about that. Oh, like they truly have events hosted by people. There's an Ask Me Anything. List your products on Google Shopping, and make it easier. Okay. Ask and offer. Okay, so if she went with Shopify, she'll have to find a developer after I do her website. So as much as the bells and whistles that Shopify has, I don't think that's going to be a feasible answer for her at the moment, because I know her budget. In the future, maybe, but not right now. Okay, there is a little section that they had for Squarespace saying, Looking to start designing websites on Squarespace as a side hustle for small clients? Please share your thoughts here. Okay. It seems like people like using Squarespace. Okay, it was just an idea. It was an idea that we could see and try and figure out. But yeah, I'm going to suggest that she sticks with Squarespace. I am just going to go on Etsy just to see. I think her issue is going to be she wants that educational piece. And I'll split her up into having 2 different websites with 2 different maintenance stuff. So no, we're not even going to offer Etsy. We're just going to go ahead and say no. Okay, I have all the information I need to make a well-informed decision to help her out. So I'm stopping that recording. Stopping this tool. Okay. Back to home.
This has been very helpful for me as well, thank you, I've been listening.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being a co-working buddy. I was looking up because I hear my parent in the other room. I couldn't tell if you could hear him or not. I don't think you can. I think he's too far away. But definitely when my dog decides to bark, you can hear her. Everyone can hear her. Like that. Squarespace, Shopify. And now I just need to consolidate this information. Otter, please don't crash my stream. Please be a good thing. I just need to download the text file from you. Oh, I don't need to type that in there. I need to go to this. Oh, this went through March 31st, so it's accounting for Monday and Tuesday. So I did the full visual walkthrough, hex codes, went through the tab structure, researched 35 freelancers, take notes on what works visually, structurally. I have a color preference. More professional, bringing palette inspiration. As she'll still be collecting that for quite some time. So next, well, this week to next week, Build a mood board in Canva or Pinterest with dual tones, professional colors, writer focus. Okay, I'm actually ahead of the game a little bit, which I like getting ahead. Otter is struggling. I believe in you. You can do it, Otter. You got this. I just need to export it to a TXT file. Not counting this as billable hours because I'm waiting. Yay, I did it. I knew I could believe. Well, it won't release it though. There it goes. Goodbye, Otter. You've done your job. I think it's time for me to get a new pair of house shoes. These are shedding. Unfortunately. This is helping me push through and get this done because I put it off all week / everything kept coming up this week where I was just not able to sit down and work on it. So 3 hours, I knew I could get it done, if that makes sense. I feel like now too I can do an informational architecture outline for her website. Because I know what I liked about the other people, I know I don't like about hers. I know I don't like about theirs, so between all the critiques I can figure it out. What's the other claimable award? And I think I figured out what happened with the stream too yesterday that it just randomly decided to die. I think it might be my VPN was set to just United States. I have it set up now to be in New York. So I think that is what's causing the lag and the issues. Because I tested my internet speed and it said it was good. So I learned today. Couldn't connect. Why'd you make me a liar? Because now on TikTok it's going in and out. It's saying couldn't connect. Try to reconnect. Or maybe just no one's online at 6 o'clock to cause issues. I don't know what just happened on TikTok. It just kicked me. And it still says my internet is connected. Well, let me do a speed test. I'm just going to call it on TikTok.
I always have more trouble during peak usage hours.
Upload, it's saying my network speed is 21.24. And also it doesn't help that I have Chrome running in the background for stuff. I just haven't found a good music player yet that doesn't have ads out the wazoo, and also is not supporting some of the political stuff I don't agree with. So that's the thing. But I feel like this is a step in the right direction tonight. I know what I was trying to do. And it's in a raid. I can't even feed it. There it is.
My download speed should be around 1000 Mbps, but it hasn't been over 100 in weeks.
I wonder why. Well, cold weather and wind, maybe. Like in Ohio, it is kind of ridiculous because, okay, you have an older built house like this one, everything is up in the sky. But if it's a newer build, everything's underground. I changed my network type for TikTok, but I'm not going live on it again for tonight. I'm kind of done trying to monitor two places. With Restream, it's a lot easier to do both places because I could do YouTube and Twitch at the same time and not have a problem. It's always TikTok. That wants to be my problem kid. Okay, let's look at this report and see what I can update. Let me just go ahead and open it up. Na, 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 na. Hi, Brady. Babies. Who are you looking for? My dog is looking for her chicken. Or her chicken. I shouldn't call it chicken. She normally does not come down this. Well, she'll come down this far while I'm working in my other office, not in my bedroom. Oh, it did all 6 competitors, or all 10 of the ones that I found, versus just the ones I covered in the audio. That's great. Oh, this is a breakdown because it's got the little birdies and everything on it. Uh, why is it saying I need? Am I really about to pay for something? Okay, so Claude has chat and everything for free, but it's limited on how many chats you have. Research, code, and organize. I know I'm not paying $100. I'm out of free messages until 11 p.m. tonight. Okay, that's fine. I refuse to pay. I was able to see all the information that I need to see. The other thing that I need to do is go through and grab screenshots of these people's websites. Oh, it did write an email for me. Okay. That's what I basically use it for, is just to make those tasks quicker. Hello? Can we please scroll to the bottom so I can see what happened? So I need to try and attempt to run Figma, which is my design program. And also have what is the name? I could try to use Mobid. I'm going to need to go to Google though, because I'm not about to sit here and fight with Yahoo to try to find stuff. There's Mobid, and there is another website. Whatever. Then there's one site that I texted a friend that I said you could use this for something. Or we talk too much, and I don't need to search images. I'm better off scrolling through our old conversation. I think I already found it. Did I already find it? Yes, it's called microlinks.io. There we go. Just to get some pictures of this website. And that will be the last task that I do today for this stuff. What do you mean? Did I spell it wrong? Is it micro link instead of links? It is. That's what happened. Because that thing is scary. Website, screenshots, bulk. I want to try that. To compare and contrast. So this one. So the first one would be patthefiore.com. Let's try this. Desktop, generate screenshots. Oh, it puts it as a file. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, no, I gotta go through. That's fine. I'll individually find these URLs. So I can get it to work. Just click like no one's watching. Oh, right, that doesn't go to anything. Content. Listing. Katrina. Get the other sites open. I didn't even go through the tablet and mobile version, which I probably should. Yep, let's do this. Well, it better load this whole page. Otherwise, that is a glitch I will need to redo. Show UI. It didn't take the full images. That sucks. Yeah, nope. It's just the very top most of the page. I don't know if that's because of his site, or if that's because of the layout that's in. Okay, this is going to take too much time to do. For examples, I can always go back and collect this data later for a case study. I don't need it right in the moment. Right now, the priority is more individualizing this information. These are pitfalls that I can avoid on her website. Basically, I know I want to do accessible text. She needs to make sure the copy has warmth and her personality in it. I don't want to take the words of a writer, especially since she's been writing for over 40 years. I do need to figure out how to set up the cookie preferences. The last 15 minutes are going to be me rambling about what I need to do next after her competitive analysis. S, W, S, next, actions. So I have an outline, but I just want to make sure that I remember these pitfalls for her website. Lori. I'll add the title to that later. So I agree with the opening of the market. When it comes down to Pats, I like the fact that he had a good catch line and something that encompasses his audience, which Dawn will need to have for her website too. And I know that later there's Katrina that did the same thing. I agree that he is the most local competitor. He has a services page, but it's hidden to visitors, so I need to make sure that hers, the first call to action is book a call or learn more or something that's direct towards the first third of the web page. And that she gives her personality, but she's got to slim down how many words she has because she did a classic paragraph. We need more of like 2 or 3 lines. That's what all of them have shown. Otherwise, it ends up with the freelance writer consulting that happened where that's a full HTML website and not very effective for converting people. Cassidy, I didn't really look at hers. Oh no, I did. The issue with this one was that it was a 1-page one. It had 2 booking pages. I agree it's too niche. I mean, if Dawn can get more niche with hers, she can, but I don't know if she would. I didn't even look at the nonprofit one. But that is some of the stuff that she's been doing too. Platform-based, not personal. Clients are matched writers. So that's more of a platform to match people, not really something she's looking to do. I create clarity and connections through words. Agreed. Yeah, I don't want Dawn to have a add to cart element. I just want booking and checkout. I want to make this easy. Sherry said she doesn't want to have a separate blog page. She just wants links to her portfolio and writing, which we can do within the website. Did I look at Melanie Green? I don't think I can get to the website, if I remember correctly. Let me try again. And I've noticed this even with my other workplace too. I just tried to get on this website tonight, and it didn't work. I guess switching my VPN changed it around. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and do this one too while I'm at it to add to the information. She's an author, writer, and podcaster. Says what she does at the very beginning. What website builder did she use? It's not showing up on Webadvisor. We'll just see. I'm going to have to add this on. Let's see. Doc type, body type, class. I can't tell. This looks like it was personally done by a web developer. Just looking at the class identifications. Potentially. They have the video that Dawn wanted. Oh, she could do an introductory video about herself. Woo! She does a lot. She completes 1,500 blogs or other small projects for clients. She's through Fiverr. And again, she lists the people that she's worked with in the past, which I think might be better than Dawn trying to sit here and get her past clients, since she doesn't have access to all of them. But companies get people. She does a lot. I feel like her available writing contact services is 3 columns, all with hyperlinks. SEO, alt tags, brands. She is definitely more for the selling portion. But she doesn't have her amazing clients list, or there's something there, but it's all whited out. Oh, I see. The website is being weird, and it pushed stuff down. FAQs. Okay, maybe Dawn needs to have a frequently asked questions section. That might just be good to have. And her website is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages. About me, portfolio, books, the freelance writing podcast, services, case studies, courses, contact, and a blog. Oh, she is very thorough. I feel like if someone's shopping and trying to find someone, they would be able to find her and get all the information. I don't like, there's two headings. There's one at the very top and one in the middle. And now it's WordPress. Okay. That makes sense why I can't find the information. Links out to her other work. She's just got a lot of information packed into here because she's done a lot of stuff. And yeah, she's been full-time freelance writing since 2012, so she's been doing this for 14 years. Yeah, 14. She has her books that she's published. I wonder if she's currently podcasting. It says, do you want to be a member? She's been podcasting. She only did 3 podcasts, so she started it and didn't move forward, which is fine. Things change. Services. Does she have a price for every single one of these? Oh gosh. No wonder she has a search here function. Not a bad thing. She just does a lot and she knows what she wants to get paid for. She doesn't really have things to go to her email. She doesn't have any of her prices listed. I'm assuming if you go through Fiverr, Upwork, or Scripted. I'm going to click on her Upwork just to see what it sends me in the last 6 minutes that we have on the stream. Oh, well, apparently she's... Oh, no, it's verifying me. Never mind. Yes, even though technology questions my identity, as far as I'm aware, I am still a human as of this moment. Okay, so she does have pricing for some things. She does about $75 an hour's worth of work. And she's done 99 jobs. With the most recent one, content for Happy Dog. New contract extended. I mean, go her. Like, trying to get work on Upwork is impossible. And she's consistently had people, well, at least since 2025. Oh no, it says she has more jobs. Create this for review. So she does know what she's doing. Not saying that she didn't, but she $75 an hour. Okay. Yeah. My flabbers be gasted. Okay. I will say I've kind of zoned out all the words on her page though because she has so much dense writing. But maybe that's just a me thing. I could always extend this from being a competitive analysis to doing a usability test with other people. But I'm not going that far into this. Courses. How to make real money publishing ebooks at home by expert writer Melanie Green. Contact information, email, and LinkedIn. You go. I love this. I love this for her. Well, look at her LinkedIn page because I'm just curious now. Blog. Okay, she was writing consistently. She publishes consistently. She was publishing in 2014, 2025.
I
She did
personally
one
prefer
article.
more information on a website.
Okay, that is good to know. And also, since you are here still, Lady Patrick Quinn, how does this feel to you? Like, if you're looking for someone to write you a article or write you a research paper, just glimpsing at it, does that feel like too much? I'm still scrolling, trying to do it slowly. You got to the end of that page pretty quickly. I just think she's got a lot of experience, which is similar to what my current client has. And can look at all of her different services.
I think that looks great.
Good to know. Thank you. Oh, I didn't mean to actually amend my site. I need that page back. Where'd it go? What's going on? Is this just one of those stupid employees on LinkedIn? Yeah, they're just trying to get people. Anywho, and with 1 minute left to go, it is time to go and eat something or hydrate, take a break, stretch arms. And like I said, I'll be back later on tonight. And
My aunt is a freelance writer, but I don't think she has her own website.
there's a lot of freelance writers. I am worried about. Yeah, stop the recording. I am a little bit worried about artificial intelligence, like their jobs being next. I don't think they're easily replaceable. I just am concerned. Well, for now, we are finished, and hopefully, you get to tune in later. If not, have a great evening. Bye.